hold the line. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting.
Do it right. We're gonna have some fun. Gonna punch some keys. Gonna do some shit like 1, 2, and 3. Gonna count all the numbers until we drop. And then we're gonna never stop. Hey.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Which channel is this? Channel 6? Oh, too many sliders, too many knobs.
Please hold the line. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting.
Too many sliders, too many knobs. I had to.
Please hold the line. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting.
Well, blimey, everyone's here. Thank you for the host.
I'm Mel B, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Oh, man, everybody's here. What's going on? Oh, hey! Well, you don't want to see our opener, so... oh, excuse me. Here we go. Here we go. How's everyone doing? Blimey, O'Reilly. It's going to take half an hour to get everyone their drinks. Yes, oh, Katie, what's happened? What's happened? Supposed to be working. Oh, no. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, let's quickly get ourselves where we're going. And let's start now. Now, Sean, I've got a Milo. Oz, I've got a Milo. Katie's up next. Well, Katie knows what she's getting, whether she wants it or not. It's big, it's brown, it's blooming hot, Katie. But get your... oh, where Stitcher comes in with a host. All together now. Keep a banana. Yeah, exactly. A 30-minute pre-stream. Exactly, Fiery. Blimey, O'Reilly. I'm a distraction. I tell you what, talking of distractions, Katie, get your lips round this. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy, everybody wants a Katie Chaos. And of course, Bill tries to interrupt us, Katie. What's going on? I tell you what is going on? What are we doing in the hangar? Maybe that's where we were last. Right, now, Katie. So it was Sean, Milo, Oz, Milo, Katie was chocolate, Zorba in with a Milo. No. Before that, we've got Fiery Toad. The first hostess with the mostess, our Fiery. Orange Mocha.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery there for Fiery. There we go. Right, then we've got Gino Garon. Then Zorba. Jeez Louise, it's another Orange Mocha Frappuccino for our Gino.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino!
Even more jitterbuggery. And another shout out. Zorba! In with a Milo. And we'll get to BGS in a minute with our Zorba. There we go.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy creamy. And I'm sure I've missed somebody else out, as Katie comes in with a host as well. All together now. Keep a banana. You absolute sweetheart. The hostess with the mostest. Right. Zorba is having copper soup with pepper steak. Jeez Louise. I've not even had breakfast yet. It's 11 a.m. BST. And I've not even had me breakfast yet. And that's the sort of crazy guy I am. 8 p.m. Blimey, O'Reilly. Well, I tell you what, Zorba. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to everyone. We better go and see what's on the old scoreboards for Glassy Arse Landings and the Sorteria Accord as we go up to the Konkorski, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. And of course, what are we doing today? Well, the same thing we do most days.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, not just the King of Cunty, but also the god of BGS, the one and only Zorba Dundee. Computer! Shout out, Commander. No, it's not Commander for the computer. She's first name terms. Computer. Shout out, Zorba Dundee.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again? You dyslexic maroon.
I am dyslexic. I am a maroon. You gotta love it. And Vinny! Blimey, O'Reilly. Let's get a very quick brewage for our Vinny.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow that there mind of yours. And I had a load of joke. Morning, Vinny. Hope you're doing all right. I tell you what, I actually nuked this. This is another tea offie. It started with tea, then a bit of instant coffee in it, then in the microwave. It's wet, it's warm. What more could an old man want, you know? Anyway, right, I tell you what, actually doing better than I thought I would be. Yes, well, you see, now I wanted to call it Cofty, but I don't know about the rest of the world, but certainly in the United Kingdom, a Cofty is already being used as a trading name. Yeah, that's the one, coffee. So yeah, it's yeah. So I thought, you know, well, we'll twist it and make it tea offie, which is more like toffee, but it's not toffee. It's tea and coffee. But we'll you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Maybe we need rebranding, depending on the part of the world. Hot slop, yeah, basically. I mean, you know, I can't show you because there's still quite a bit in there, but it's sort of like mud. I think, you know, not the texture, you know, texture-wise, it's warm. That's your stripper name. Oh, you gotta love it. Vinny, you bugger. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we did fail technically all our missions, though I did hand one. And Peachy! I tell you what, blimey. Yeah, texture-wise it's warm. Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? No. It's water. It's water. An OP as well! Jeez Louise, we were just going to get the Peachy. A little bit of the... I tell you what, Peachy, I'm feeling a little bit cheeky, so let's get Peachy a gin.
Have a drink on me.
Have a drink on me. And let's get a little shout out for our Peachy. There we go, another. Along with that, all of you here are Elite Dangerous streamers. What am I saying? Yeah, I tell you, well, you know me, Peachy. You know me. An OP! Bloomin' heck, another Orange Mocha Frappuccino. We've got all the Orange Mocha Frappuccino. Pete, we've got Gino, the Orange Mocha Frappuccino. We've got Commander Orange Phoenix. Orange by name, Frappuccino by game.
Orange Mocha Frappuccino!
More jitterbuggery. Another shout out. And of course, we can't forget the SPV, F and A. And of course, the Pilot's Lounge. There we go. Boom, a boom, a boom. Oh, let's have a cheeky look at the combat. See if there's any assassination. Eliminate. Oh yeah, with Caleb. Caleb definitely needs... Oh, look, it's only 400. Threat level 5. Travel to Simmons Horticultural Site. Locate and eliminate the target. Target is a skilled combat and... Oh, farts. I mean, you know, that's just not fair. Oh, we've got burning stations back. I tell you what, that shows you how much notice I take, ladies and gentlemen. We got burning stations back. I remember the last time I had a go at burning stations. I was only in me, give you some how long ago it was. I was in my Cobra Mark III Un de Trois. Just appeared today. Oh, I tell you what. Well, should we have a look? Shall 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 we have a look? Where is it? Where would it be? Where would it be? It would be in... It would be... Oh, this is all confusing. Won't be... Oh, yeah, it will be in missions, won't it? Because it'll be... Corn-SAR system. Corn-SAR system. All right, let's... Hey, nice one, Vinny. I had a burning stations a while ago. While in Berlin. She was playing. Hey! Boom, boom! Right, so, let's... what are we doing? Corn-SAR. Corn-SAR. Right, well, how do we find it out? Right, oh, I tell you what. Right, no! Come here. Right, navigation. Navigation. Is that up there? No. Comms? No. Navigation, that's it. Lovely jubbly. Go galaxy map. Lovely jubbly. And then we go up there and we type in... What was it again, ROP said? Corn-SAR. C-O-R-N-S-A-R. That's the one. Let's have a look at... Oh, that's a long way away. That's a long way away. Blimey, O'Reilly. Let's just see how many jumpy... Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Look at that. Can't even get there on one tank of fuel. Jeez Louise. I think we might. And the time it takes us with our Lambert Ship Shop special, we might just give that one a miss, I think. It was a nice thought. It was a nice thought, but, you know... At the end of the day, being a bit of a coward, it's probably for the best. But yes, going back to the Cobra Mark Un, Deux, Trois, Ichni Son, the Cobra Mark Son, I should hope so. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So that was the last time I did a burning station, and we flew in there, ladies and gentlemen. We flew in there with 4 passenger seatings. And then we got there, and some of them were really fussy. They were like, oh, no, you ain't got hang on, you're not coming out of a burning station because I haven't got first class cabins. Well, screw you, I thought. But, you know, there were some nice people who went, yeah, you know, we'll come with you. So they got them all in. There was only 4 of them with me, 5. And, yeah, then we went to leave the station and we blew up. So, yeah, we let them all burn, exactly. So, the people who wanted the first-class cabins were actually spot on, because they realised, they looked at my piece of shit Cobra Mark III, went, well, there's only 4 seats, they're not first class. This maroon don't know what they're doing. They were right. Ended in tears. Well, ended here in a lot of deaths, to be honest. The burning spaceman, yes! I tell you what, yes, I tell you what, it'd be difficult to do. We'd have to do it on a planet with atmosphere, because obviously trying to do a burning spaceman in space is going to be a little bit difficult. But yeah, I reckon we should start our own festival there, Vinny. You've got I reckon you got something there. Oh, look, true form fossils. How could that go wrong when we got shot at last time? Right, it seems like a lot of true forms. Let's have a look, see. What do we got? Right, that's in... that's in this system. Oh, we'll have some of that. Right, another true form fossil. Where's that? That's in this system as well. Oh, we'll have some of that. Hope you don't mind, Nick says, Sean. I sent a shipment of Gimp Masks to your place. Needed to drop ship it, okay? No problem. No problem. In fact, if anyone wants to use my place as a drop-off for drugs, illicit property, you're more than welcome. You know, I'm my own man and woman and anything in between, depending on what time of the day, a day of the week, month, year, etc. And fetch fossil fuel from a settlement. Zelma Torville, is that you? I tell you what, Oz. I tell you what, we've got to get some... Oh, biologicals! We like a bit of the old biologicals as well. Look at that. The old body. Now, is that influence or is that... No, that's not influence, is it? I think we've just taken all the influences. That's reputation. No. Nay. We need influence. Right, no. Oh, blimey, they got loads. Oh, there's another one. Personal documents from Orangu. Oh, you know what I've done, though. You know what I've done. You know what I've gone and done like an absolute moron. I suddenly thought there's an awful lot here, isn't there? Yeah, we haven't done that, have we? Oh, bollocks. Have we taken them for the wrong people? I bet we bloody have. Ah, what a maroon! Jeez Louise. Oh, yeah, I know. And also the people you want to be fighting for, Fiery. And 2 years, I know, in the scheme of Elite Dangerous and Gaming, 2 years is not a long time, right? You know, but to be making schoolboy errors when you're 55 years old on a game you've been playing for 2 years. It's going. I think it's gone. Jesus, yeah, hey, nothing like playing both sides. I should Coco. OP. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
He came through the keyhole in my house. We immediately...
He must be very small.
We immediately locked up Lorne, my wife's knicker drawer. I thought, he's not going in there.
No.
I made it, though. I made it. They thought they'd locked it. They didn't realise I am a master lockpick. There we go. I'll take threat from anyone at all. Yeah, well, I mean, what a maroon! What a maroon. I mean, talk about... We'll double check. I mean, we might be lucky, but I don't think we are. We might be lucky, and it might be for the right people. But, you know... Why did... I bet Zorba's stuffing his face with that pepper steak and soup. And his fingers were so like... He's going... with the steak. He probably got a cup of soup in one hand. He's probably like this. He's got a steak in that hand. And he's watching me do it. He's going, well, this is bloody lovely. Do I type and tell him he's fucking up? Or, nah, fuck him. That's exactly what Zorba's doing, apart from with an Australian accent. He's going nib. Soup. Pepper steak. Soup. Pepper steak, soup. Nah, fuck him. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, can't say I blame him. Bad dog!
Yippee.
Yippee indeed! Bad dog! With the number... I tell you, I couldn't believe... I was looking this morning, and the amount of people who've got the old 1 year badge. 13 months. 1 year, 1 month. How is that possible, Bad dog? Jeez Louise, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this community is... It's beyond the best, Bad dog, you damn sweetheart. What are we going to get, Bad dog? I tell you what, we've not given out any beer. It does fly. You're probably working, Bad dog, but sod it. Just tell him it was my fault and it'll be fine. All together now. You all know the song by now, and if you don't, you soon will and you'll hate me. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. So it is, that's what we did, made it a little bit elite topical. There we go. Just got there. Oh, blimey, Bad dog. Well, just hide that beer somewhere, and if anyone sees it, you know, just get there. It's fine. Zorba Dundee, Nick said your dinner is caviar and foie gras. You bugger. Right, what are we doing? Let's have a look-see. Let's bring up, because we are, if you've ever seen my setup in, I think there's a picture in Discord. It is just a 15-incher. Hey, I should be so lucky. A 15-incher. Right, who's it actually for? Oh, you see, it's for the bloody Pirates. Oh, what a maroon. Oh, that one's for the... Right, okay, so, now... yeah, exactly. Pop it in a coffee mug. It'll be fine. Cheers, Bad Dog. Like, you absolute sweethearts. I tell you, and thank you so much for all being here, because I know there's a couple of other amazing streamers on at the moment, and hopefully, as you know, I think we all do. It's like we've got 3 tabs on. Father Bill's on. I know. Oh blimey. Friendship Drive Charging's on, so you know, we've got and of course little old me, so hopefully at least 3 tabs open, and probably somebody else's. And Major Turbo Lag,
Almost ready to pop.
I tell you what, blooming heck, another Twitch baby almost on its way. Well, we better whip the Milos out. For our Major Turbo. Right, now Zorba's stuff in his face, so...
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, creamy. Cheers, Bad Dog, you absolute sweetheart. We'll try not to make you giggle too much, because, you know, if you're at work and you're sitting there and you go... You know, once or twice you might get away with, but, you know, there's going to be a point where they go, he's watching porn. He's watching porn. No, what's he listening to? Sean! You absolute sweetheart. Jeez Louise, our Sean has gifted a total of 150 subs, and also pays my Milo addiction.
Y-A-A-A-A-A.
Yay! And me undercover in the porn version of Forest Hump. Jeez Louise, and you've kicked off a... Laura's a lurker, you love it. Well, Laura, you have got yourself a tier 1 subscription. I tell you what, blimey. I know, here we go. It's like, no, please, I'm not going to... You know, it's like poor Zorba. Oh dear, you absolute sweethearts. You've... Just put it straight to a level 2. I tell you what, that is enough. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, level 1 hype train is more than enough. You absolute sweethearts. And Laura the lurker, you absolute sweetheart. There's nothing wrong with lurking at all. And thanks to the lovely Sean, we've got you a tier 1 sub. And I tell you what, Laura, you're obviously a princess. So, even though... Let's do it for our Laura.
Nope, not enough.
Oh, you sweetheart, and it's me, and Grinning Crow, undercover, you tinker horse. Dos, un, dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Laura. Everyone does want a Laura. You gotta love it. There we go. And a little bit of a shout out, even though Laura doesn't stream. As I always say, if you're a princess, if you give us a host, even if you're not a streamer, you will get a chocolate, an orange mocha frappuccino, and of course a shout out. As Katie Chaos says, well, hang on a minute, this is all going far too well. It's actually looking as though the old bugger's actually going to do something. So I'm going to whip out a Pet the Chicken. Oh, Katie going, blow the expense. 880. That's got to be about 3 hours of viewing, ladies and gentlemen, which, you know, you got to take your hat off to anyone. I mean, yes, you can mute the channel, put it into a browser, you know, hide it, and, you know, collect the points. I suppose that's maybe a way to do it, as Father Bill and at least the lovely Friendship Drive Charging are also streaming as Daddy! Daddy comes in with a party of thought, party of four, with Oz then grabbing a pet the Thargoid. I tell you what, just when you thought we might actually be doing something, Daddy Donover, you absolute sweetheart, welcome in Raiders. Hopefully our Daddy has warned you what you've left yourself in for. Right, now Katie, if you don't mind waiting a little while, we've got to sort our Daddy out with a little bit of the chocolate, as I was saying earlier, princesses and raiders. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for you. If I could spell it would really help. What were you up to, Daddy? And thanks for bringing your crew across. Hope you had a good time. Right, Daddy, get your lips around this whether you want it or not. Raiders and princesses. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Daddy Donovan. They certainly do, if I probably blowed it at the end. But hey, there's nothing wrong with blowing it at the end. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
And while we're listening to that...
Right from the word go, you have a fantastic entrance.
Thank you very much. And the show as well.
Indeed, right. Well, we always give away, as a thank you to our raiders, yes, just the end, absolutely peachy. We always give away the most expensive reward. So for the first time today, Daddy, we are spacing an elite commander. You brought some people in, therefore we need more room. So who's going out on Daddy's watch? Let's have a look-see. It's Arthremus! First girl out, first commander out. I tell you what, this is always a fun one to pronounce. Computer, shout out Arthremus. Computer, shout out Arthremus.
While I'm doing your shout-outs, would you like me to stick a brush up my ass and sweep the floor at the same time?
Well, if you're offering, playing a new game starting with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and ending with Elite, grabbing some materials before bedtime. Oh, Daddy, brilliant. Do you know, now, I don't know what you found. I mean, I love the look and feel of Star Wars Battlefront 2. But whenever I've played it, I go runny, 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 run, 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 run. Get to the place where you're supposed. Probably spent 2-3 minutes getting to the place where the pew pew is, and then I turn around, look around, and it's like you're dead. Run, 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 run. And it's like it looks lovely, love it to pieces. Crap gamer. Right, blimey, you hit a level 1, you absolute sweethearts. You did not need to do that. You're all very, very naughty. But I do love you, because it does help. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a reward request queue. Longer than your arm. The first was Katie Chaos in with a Pet the Chicken. Buttery biscuit base.
I like the base biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
Just when you thought we could actually start the reward request queue, our Evil Snowball. And I tell you what, Evil, let's get a
Please
quick...
hold the line.
Whoa! What happened
watching
there?
knows you were waiting.
What here? What? No! Nay! What is... Whoa! I must have pressed the wrong button, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, blimey. I tell you, well, you know you're getting all old then. Yeah, I think that's my It is reaction time, Oz. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know how I managed that. Right. Evil Snowball. I tell you what, let's get our Evil a nice cup of tea to go with their biscuits, and we'll give them a shout out as well.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Evil Summit does play a bit of Elite, but it is a variety streamer, and has been playing Fallout 4 for quite a bit, which is pretty cool. So there we go. Pretty wild, but I do enjoy the game. A big Star Wars fan. Well, do you know, Daddy, I have to say, I lived through the whole thing from age 11 with the original, and then, you know, obviously taking my, well, not obviously, but my son to the prequels, and then, you know, he's grown up, and then there's the final bit to the saga. And yeah, probably at the time, little bit disappointed, but having a kid with me, he loved it. And it is funny, I mean, I think he was about, I don't know, probably about 18 or 19 when he went, by the way, Dad, I'm really sorry for making you sit through Phantom Menace like a billion times. And I'm like, no, it's fine. And in fact, I watched them again recently, and they're not that bad. You know, it's that thing, I think, that we saw them as, you know, most of us saw them as children. And if you're, I don't know, maybe it's a difficult one. But yeah, I don't know, maybe in my old age, you know, maybe especially with my brain going, probably regressing. But yeah, maybe that should be a sign of early onset of losing your marbles, is you suddenly think the Phantom Menace actually isn't bad, and Jar Jar Binks was, you know, didn't deserve the trolling he got. Yeah, not bad, they were terrible. Yeah, and as well, yeah, that other thing, I mean, like when poor JJ took on, you know, making another one, it was like, oh, that is, you know, ooh, there we go. Yes, carry on to what? Hey, carry on up the bunghole. I tell you what, Jumble, welcome in. Let's get a Milo. Let's get back on the Milo for our Jumble.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Yeah, good point, Eva. I think I did have them at one stage. Looking at my CV, my curriculum vitae, I do think I had some marbles at some stage. But yeah, I think somebody just pulled a plug and they just went, you know, a bit like Kaplunk. You can only pull out so many sticks, and then eventually the whole lot goes. Right, I've probably missed a whole load because I was having a rant for no reason. But Katie, how long's Katie? 8 minutes. Katie has been waiting for this chicken, so we better whip it out. For nah. Hey, it's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Please do me. I know we haven't got time to do it now, but can you just stay and do me?
Absolutely. It's coming, Katie. Let's do it. There we go, Katie. It's the wonderful albino hen, a.k.a. Phil Schofield, getting a very quick bit of a perfect poultry petting. There we go. And for those new here, I don't think anyone is, but I'm going to say the gag anyway, because, you know, it's now, I tell you what we'll do is, right, we'll get these redemptions done. Let's get these redemptions done. Because otherwise, you know, the great will cancel out the grey. Nice one, Jumble. Right. Let's have a look-see. What do we got next? Oh, we've got the Thargoid from Oz. We've got the... Oz has now been waiting another 9 minutes for the Thargoid. So, yes, Sean, I am very sorry, Sean.
Oh, your tits. How was that? Come on, really?
Really? Yeah, indeed. Well, Oz is paid for it. It is a democracy. And, you know, sorry, Sean. So, I know. If your name is the adorable Sean, a Twindex or Airlock Doc, if you are having a light meal, maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner, or an evening snack, you may want to look away. If you are of a general dicky disposition, or just don't like things that go wobbly, 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 wobbly in the day or night, you may want to look away. So, for the lovely Oz, who's now been waiting 10 of those there Earth minutes for their Thargoid action, it is time. Look away, those that are too scared, those that are too worried, those that are too sensible. Arse! Oh, bit of phlegm there, or at least I hope it was phlegm. Was that phlegm? Yeah, it was phlegm. Right, my age. Right, yes, Thargoid time. Yes, Terry the Thargoid, Nick Dangerous, wrist deep, look away. We thought it was a tummy, but it wasn't, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely wasn't a tummy. But neither was it. You know what's coming. It wasn't a blue-footed or red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, we were tickling Terry the Thargoid's booby. But how the devil did we know? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we carried on tickling innocently, thinking we were still tickling tummies until that happened. Eventually, jeez Louise.
Bit the Thargoid.
Milky. You can look back now, those that looked away. Katie, I tell you, there's some more eye bleach stuff eventually. I mean, there's Rear Admiral Flaps and Nick Dangerous in another cover under operation. That's another one you just won't get out of your brain. There we go. Right, it is time to lunch. No, it's not, because believe it or not, Wolf Cannon got a nibble me nuts 10 minutes ago, and I know for a fact I did not get a drink or a shout out for our bloody Wolf Cannon.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Get your face in that bloomin' cocaine, Wolf Cannon. There we go. A shout out for our Wolf Cannon as well. Blimey O'Reilly. Didn't get a drink. Hasn't had their nuts yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, with no 11 minutes. Jeez Louise, they've probably disappeared off to the shops to buy their own nuts. Gone, well, God almighty, whichever deity is fashionable this week. I haven't had me nuts. So, ladies and gentlemen, 11 minutes. Let's come to completion for Wolf Cannon and nibble some nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah. Nibble my nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Elvis has left the building. And squirrels, what more could you want? Exactly. No eye bleach here. Maybe limpet and chicken petting. And squirrels. I tell you what, we've got the lot. We've got the lot. Have a look at this. There you go. When I was doing a stunt double for Harrison Ford. Yes, indeed. Those were the days. There I was in my pre-teen stunt doubling for Harrison Ford. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally. Hang on, let's have a look. See how long's it taken us to leave the station? Let's have a look. 40 minutes. That is somewhere around usually it's somewhere between half an hour and 45. So I think a lemon. Love from Greece. Well, lemon. I tell you know what goes well with lemon? An ice and a slice, ice your cocoa.
I was in Colby.
There we go, lemon. Have a blooming G&T. Right, let's hit that lunch. I tell you, talking of lunch, I didn't have any breakfast, did I? I tell you what, let's whack it out. Hey, whack it out, ice your cocoa. In these trousers. Well, not wearing trousers, but that's another story. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my jeans.
It's in your jeans? What?
Oh, you gotta love a Sheila who's willing to grow a beard and her jeans. There's not many Sheilas that I know that would do that. Right, let's see if Bill's here. Bill? Landing gear.
Gear up.
Oh, good old Billy boy. He might be over 90 years old, but he's still working his little socks off. There we go. Exactly, Oz. Exactly. It's actually it's a little bit more than, yes, we were We were birthday suit at one point yesterday, just due to the fact that for some reason this global warming seems to have come to Yorkshire, and living in a place for many years that is well known for being a little bit grey and a little bit chilly. It's a bit odd to suddenly then be in the situation where you're having to buy air conditioning units and, stuff to black out the windows because it's too bloody hot. What's going on? What is going... Anyway, yeah, so these are the clothes that were drying. The wash and dry in 1 hour turned out to be, wash and make sort of dry in an hour and then wait 24 hours for it actually to be dry. And, Australian says no. Exactly! It's you boys and girls that, are down under crew, are upside down, friends and family. You're used to it. It's like, we're in Oz. It's supposed to be bloody hot. If you don't like it, get out, go to Yorkshire, go to Alaska. I heard Alaska's melting. 30 degrees first day of spring. Jeez Louise. Oh, I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. I tell you what, that is melting. It's got very hot for you as well, says Dammy. Normally cool here, but got to 46. Jeez Louise, Daddy. Yeah, suck it up, Princess. And Riley, welcome in. What should we get our Riley? I was going to get some cake, but we better get a drink for Riley. I tell you what, Riley, let's get a Milo. We're in a Milo route. We're in a Milo mood. If I could say that, I really would love it. And Daft!
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Well, that's an easy one. Double Milo.
Look at that.
Double
See?
easy
Nice
creamy.
Easy creamy.
There you go. Nice and easy. Easy creamy. You gotta love it. Well, you haven't, but, there are plenty of other good elite streamers on today. As I say, I believe Father Bill's still streaming and Friendship Drive charging. So if you like your Elite Dangerous a little bit more serious, I would definitely. Having said that, both of them have got a good sense of humour, and but they actually know what they're doing. They do. Unlike this Maroon, who managed to pick up a mission for the wrong lot. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I tell you what, Daft, you just can't beat it, can you? Nice bit of the old easy creamy. Yep, not moving. Yeah, exactly. Right. What do we... Oh, I tell you what we can do. No. There we go. If I could have got Bill to do this, couldn't I? I could have asked Bill to get us the old system mappage. So, let's have a look-see. Where's Armors 1? Ah. Huh? Ominous. Is that what... Hang on. What's going on here? Ah, is that... Oh, right. Oh! Hey? That's mission, isn't it? But it's ooh. Hey? No. Nay, missus. No, missus. That can't be right. Well, we'll set a destination, and when we get closer, it might just tell us. You never know. Right, we're not going to Cornstar. Cornstarch? No, Cornstar. Oh, bugger. Oh, no, I thought it was behind us. Right. It's 1 year away. It might take some time, but, it's not as though we're in a rush, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's see if we can get some super duper drive action. Bill, engage super duper drive.
Engaging cruise.
Right, we're going into cruise. Hats, knickers. It might not be witchy, watchy, watchy space, but there will be a bit of a wahey. There you go. As we jump into the old super duper cruise, and well, I have no idea, Oz. I have no
Let me tell you
idea. I mean, I just, I just put the pedal to the metal and ask ask computer and Bill to do shit for me.
You might lose. Now, wouldn't
sing us a song, Bill.
Just packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high.
Oh, hang on, DMCA. Oh no! What do we get too close to? What, eh? Hang on. What have we got too close to? What's canning on? Jeez Louise, I tell you what, it was obviously Kremen. Jeez Louise, Squid, you little beauty. I tell you, I got ringed. I tell you what, is that what it was? Is that what it was? I got caught by me ring. Jeez Louise, let's get a rye whiskey. For our squid knacker, there we go.
Rye
whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cried. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. Did we get ringed then? Did we? Oh, they're not that close. Oh, bloody hell, fussy fuckers. I tell you what, talk about fussy fuckers, that is, right, well, we'll sort of try again. Yeah, always blame Captain Kremen. I tell you what, he's got broad shoulders, to be fair, as our Kremen. His shoulders are as broad as Carla's tits are as large. That's what I'll say. Good old Carla. Many a teenage wank over an animated female and male. You know, it was quite, just thinking of Kremen and Carla just got the old love sausage going when I was a youngster. Anyway, that's another story, and probably means, I think I can hear them coming. Definitely, terms of service, police. I tell you what, Oz, yes, I might have said slow down, but it's usually, I do usually ignore, to be fair. Yes, right, let's try again. Bill, engage Super Duper Cruise.
Super Cruise drive engaging.
If boobs were brains, Carla would be better than Einstein, yes. Jeez Louise, good old Carla. Blimey O'Reilly. Right! Hopefully you're still holding on to your hats and knickers. We're back, hopefully, heading towards Domino's Pizzas by the looks of it. Is it Domino's? Is it Domino's? Oh no, it's Ominous. Ominous Anonymous, which I don't believe is our target. So as we go towards it, I'm hoping there's going to be a little bluey. Now, that is odd. That's odd. There's no bluey. That's odd. That's very odd. Okay, let's have a look-see. What have we got? Right, this is Rodriguez Dredging, 11A. So navigation and find 11A. 6, 7, 8. Oh, straight to 13. Okay. Oh, does that route plotting override? Oh, I didn't there you go, you see, I didn't realise. Right, so I suppose what we need to do is do that. And how do I cancel a route? No. Okay. System map, left hand side, route symbol. Oh. Sean, you sweetheart. Gifting a tier 1 sub to our Roz. You have no, not display. I had it, didn't I? Route settings, cancel route. There we go. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so will that mean okay. Oh, have I got filters on? I would have thought they would have turned up blue now. No. Oh, nada.
Hello, Commander Nikki, WikiWoo.
Hey, computer! Computer, make me a tea.
If you ask me to make you a tea again, I will shove that FSD drive so far up your ass, you'll be able to operate it with your tongue.
Jeez Louise, okay, I won't ask for tea again. Yeah, I'm sure it said 11A, didn't it? Yeah, planet 11A in this system. I mean, normally, because it's on a settlement, normally it just, you know, the target turns up blue. But it doesn't actually... Well, it does say it's on HIP 11A. Well, it's obviously not a settlement, so... Planets and moons... Settlements... So there's 15... 8... 8... A little blue gold globe symbol helps. System map.
Hey, be careful where you're going.
Right, now that's on a fleet carrier, so... Right, okay. Siphon Dex! How you doing? Now I know it doesn't make sense, does it, Oz? I think we're being bugged on something. There's something in the back of my mind that there's something happens with, I don't know, maybe I'm making it up. Siphon Dex, Milo coming your way, you sweetheart.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy creamy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way. It's lovely to see you, Siphon Dex. I do obviously I do my 8 o'clock BST Sunday stream for my Upside Down friends. But it's always nice, these sort of not massively late for you guys and girls, and not massively early for us guys and girls ones. It's lovely when you all pop in and go, "Oi! You maroon, what are you doing?" In fact, is Zorba on? Is Zorba on today? I haven't even checked if Zorba's on today. Let's have a look-see. I know Father Bill and Friendship Drive charging are on. Oh, he's got work things. Poor bugger. Well, that means, yeah, you've still got a good choice. You've still got Friendship Drive and Father Bill playing Elite Dangerous far better than I do. So, yeah, you still got that going for you. Right. What are we doing? I have no idea. Are we there yet? I have no idea. And poor Zorba. Bloody work getting in the way. That's just not on. Oh, we could put a pedal to the metal a bit there. And see what happens as we get closer. I still, I don't know. I mean, there's no bluage. I don't know whether to jump out and jump back in sort of thing, or log out and log in sort of thing. I mean, that says unidentified saucy signal, but that's 15, not 11. Siphon Dex, I tell you what, Siphon Dex, yeah. I've been very close to shaving this, to be honest, but the problem is with me with a lipstick, it looks better with the long hair. Though the beard doesn't, it's a bit Kenny Everett with a beard, but God rest his soul. But yeah, it does get, yeah. It's been, in fact, what's the date today? It's the 16th, so yeah, in 3 days' time, it'll be a month since I last ventured outside. Oh, now you tell you what, Oz. That's the thing is, I don't. Yeah, I've got because obviously I've got the old because that's what I use to. Oh, we got the pride rings back. We've got the pride rings back. Right, let's pull up here and see if anything's. Because I can't believe it's on a. On a fleet carrier. So let's. There, look. You see? Look at that. As if by magic, 11A has turned up. What a bunch of G's, Louise. I mean, no, they don't make it easy. And oh, hang on. Peachy Meat's got a tickling sensation after lubing up. Oz did his own, yeah. And Space Weed must be kicking in. I tell you what, I think it's the LSD, or maybe it's the cocaine we give out with a tea. Talking of which, it must be getting near half time because I'm getting low on the brewage. And Chris, talking of brewages, let's get a brewage for our. No worries, Oz. In fact, Oz, I might be taking a quick break myself in a bit.
Guaranteed.
Chris, welcome in. We've finally found our first mission of the day, Chris. So it's been a little bit. And Shifty Pumpkin, blimey, O'Reilly, everyone's. Yep, time for oranges, Shifty. Well, I tell you what, it's got to be. We are in a Milo mode. We have got a lot of our upside down friends with us, Shifty. So you know, when in Rome.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Easy, creamy. You gotta love. We haven't gotta love it, but you know, in my experience, it's. Oh, blimey! Look at those rings. Yeah, man. Look at those rings. Yeah, look at that. Oh, they're all going all sparkly and all wicky wacky 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 backy. I tell you, that is it. Now that is. I don't know if it's doing the same for you, but that is an LSD induced pride rings. Can you see the I think it's because it's hitting the Nyquist level. Sorry to get... Yeah, now I think it's the Nyquist level where the frequency of the gap is, you know, basically does something weird with the... That is as weird as fuck. Right, anyway, talking as Agent Samuel's in the house. Let's do it. Yes, how much did I drop? I tell you what, I think it might have something, Smith. Agent Samuel. Agent Smith. Jesus Louise. Agent Samuel. It might be that huge pile of cocaine that I stuck me face into earlier. Display driver error, but LSD is more fun. Quote of the day: LSD is face more. Oh, I love it. Right, we are heading to Rodriguez's refinery, I think. As long as it was on the same cheat sheet, that's all. I tell you what, I got blooming out. Arse, you're killing me, you sweethearts. I love it. I love it. Right, we are on our way in for the first mission of the day. We have stacked 2 missions. Unfortunately, one of them is actually for the wrong people. But, you know, as the likelihood of success is pretty low. And it is dark as well, so I think we need a bit of the old nits and lits. There we go. Lits on. Nits on. Lovely jubbly. And I would hold on to your hats. I would hold on to your knickers. We're going in. And we're going in pretty darn fast. Yes, we got that nice red. There we go. You get as much red as you can. Make sure you're around about a 90 degrees. And that'll drop you in just nicely. There we go. Glide engaged. Super duper. Gary Cooper. We're heading to the ground. Make sure you got pips to fun, ladies and gentlemen. No, pips to shields. We're coming in. And we're coming in mighty fast. Here we go. Jeez Louise. Will we... oh, no weapons. I won't whip me weapons out, love. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Right. 7.5 kilometers. Let's see if we can get some dogging... Yeah, Jumble, it's because it is that weird thing of when you realise that everything is frequency, it just fucks your mind up. But yes, absolutely, Jumble. LSD in a car is fun. Limited slip differential, my lord. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, I would. I think I'd like to be. I'd like to be in a nice, safe place. I don't think I'd want to be in a car on LSD. But, you know, each to their own. And talking each to their own. Bill? Request dogging.
Asking now. Unable.
Oh, unable to comply! As Siphon Dex whips out a second Thargoid. Jeez Louise, Siphon Dex. Poor Sean. But... just as that happens, ladies and gentlemen, we have another princess in our midst. It's the lovely Celine. Whether you want it or not, you know what's coming, Celine. It's hot, it's brown, and you have to get your lips around it. It's delicious. Dos, un, dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Celine Star Dragon. They certainly do. I like that one. We've almost got that one spot on now. Celine Star Dragon. We got it almost perfect. Ah, Celine, yes. If you're again talking of real elite dangerous streamers, do check out our Celine. Also does bits and bobbies on the Tubes of Ubes, I believe. So yes, lovely to see you, Celine. Really is. Right now, Sean, I do apologise. And anyone else?
Oh, your tits. How was that? Come on, really?
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Our second. So yeah, I tell you what, Sean. That is, you got, oh, brilliant, Celine. You absolute sweetheart. Sean gifting a tier 1 sub to our Siphondex, even though Siphondex has dropped the points for one of Sean's most hated redemptions. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Celine. You absolute sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just pop our Discord out there because as you know, I wish I could do it on stream, Celine, but I will go and have a look immediately after.
Something dark side.
Yes, indeed. And if you fancy a little bit of the madness, that is our Discord. Not forgetting, of course, there's a lot more Discord. Blimey, O'Reilly! Jeez Louise, nearly every time. And Terrakoff! Just as we were about to do a Thargoid, let's get a brewage for our Terrakoff.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. I know, Sean, I know.
Get your ass up. Let's go.
Oh, blimey, it's still Ice Cube. I tell you what, Ice Cube, we are trying. So, ladies and gentlemen, if your name is the adorable Sean, if your name is Twindex or Airlock Doc, if you're having a light snack, an evening meal, lunch, and Espanol, thank you for the follow.
Give it a kiss.
Give it a kiss. Espanol, let me get you. I will get you a brewage and also a shout out in a minute. In fact, I tell you what, let's get you a brewage straight. In fact, let's get you a nice cup of coffee for our new follower, Commander Espanol. If I can spell, it would really help. Now, that's me. Being dyslexic, things come out all over the place. There we go. Nearly there.
Smooth.
There we go. As Ephesus comes in as well. Jeez Louise, we're going to get another Milo out for our Ephesus.
Rye whiskey, I cry. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
I tell you what, I'd cry, blimey.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy.
Easy
creamy.
Right, Commander Espanol, don't let me forget, but I owe you a PSA for that follow. But we do have a Thargoid petting to get through, so yes, hopefully Twindex, Twindex, Sean and Airlock have looked away. If you are of a dicky disposition. Yes, indeed, Ephesus, it has been paid for. We are warning people as we speak. So yes, if you are of a dicky disposition, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to look away as we get up close and personal and, of course, wrist deep with Terry the Thargoid and Nick Dangerous tickling what we thought was a tummy, but it wasn't a tummy, nay. But neither was it a blue-footed or red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, it turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's booby. But you all ask, how do we know it was a booby? Well, we carried on innocently tickling, ladies and gentlemen, thinking we were bringing joy to Thargoid life and bridging that gap. And then that happened. Milky.
Bit the Thargoid.
There we go. You can look back now, and those that looked away, you can look back. And I tell you what, as we try and find a bit of dogging action down at this place, we'll give Commander Espanol the old PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, here, public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follows, or even a refollow on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite offering a little bit of wood too. So thank you so much, Commander Espanol. You have a smashing nice, and of course, most importantly, a horny a day. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I tell you what, definitely brought joy to that Thargoid indeed. That was definitely something to behold. Right, well, let's just see if they were being rude. Or maybe they don't have a pad.
That's a negative.
Oh no, it says negative. So I think we're gonna have to do the old Manuel landing, ladies and gentlemen, which never goes well. We usually end up getting fined, getting shot at, and yeah, it all usually ends in tears. So we'll just see how close we can get without them kicking off. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Lovely. That'll do. Not too far out. Bill! Landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Thank you, Billy boy. Right, let's go down on this mofo. There we go. Jiggity, 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 jiggity. Ah, he always says it's unsuitable terrain, doesn't it? Can't make... I mean, how unsuitable's that? It's as flat as a blooming pancake. You've landed on worse. You've landed on worse. Anytime you... There we go. Right, can we... Oh, dear. Can we get a bit closer? A bit closer without getting told off. A bit closer without getting told off. Here we go. That's a bit closer. Whoa, unsuitable. Oh, if we go that way a bit, maybe back. Whoa, no, back. There we go. No! Jeez Louise, there we... Any minute. There we go. Right. Super duper. Oh, blimey. Oh, you can't be unsuitable now, you bugger. There we go. Don't! Oh, come on! Landing on Elite is like landing on the moon, basically. Science plus luck. Yeah, what is going on? Jeez Louise. Are we there? Yay! Jeez Louise. Right. I've got a sneaky feeling if we look at this uptime, see how long the Viagra's been working. It is bang on half time, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to fill up. Yes, that is looking very empty. Empty out, and of course do our back exercise and maybe a little bit of brain exercise as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got some crazy, stupid adverts for you, so bear with as I line them up, and I will be as quick as I can. Usually takes about 6 to 7 minutes to boil the kettle, empty me bladder, too much information, and then also do me back exercises. Gravehawk, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. Gravehawk, let me get you a quick Milo. I do apologise. We're just going for a quick breakage.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Good thinking there, Oz. Get your crate fried chicken. See you in 5.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin. The Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are you tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk script AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken, made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame. Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop. Ship. Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark 3 here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpets.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, Why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Chip Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thorgoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Have you or someone on your ship purchased a Tesla Autodock? Or perhaps an entire ship from Lambert's Ship Shop? Maybe you had your limpets pimped by them. Have you purchased and or consumed crate fried chicken? Or been repeatedly spaced by Nick Lambert himself? What you may not know is that all of these businesses are part of Nick Lambert Enterprises Incorporated, also operating as NLE Inc. NLE Inc. is currently in a class action lawsuit, and you or your next of kin may be entitled to compensation related to dealings with NLE Inc. You can quickly and easily find out by contacting Do We Fuck You and How. At Do We Fuck You and How, we specialize in lawsuits persecuting small independent businesses that cannot afford proper legal defense. And for a small fee, we can determine your eligibility to join this lawsuit. Contact us today. At Do We Fuck You and How, we always win, even if you don't.
Tired of constant attacks? Angry about too many rebuys? Fined again for someone else's actions? Don't get down. Don't get upset. Get even. Call Nick Dangerous, private investigator. Nick Dangerous will track down your attackers. Find who's responsible for interdicting you. Discover the true perpetrators of your fines. Bring to justice whoever destroyed your ships. Nick Dangerous PI, Nick Dangerous MD, and Lambert Ship Shop offer a zero refund contract. Anyone dissatisfied with our services can go whistle for it. Any disputes will be ignored and all complaints settled by us sending the boys around for a chat.
Thank you for letting us take that break. That was bad timing on my part, Greyhawk. I do apologise. But yes, we have made ourselves comfortable. We have a fresh, hot, steaming cup of tea. If it's not Yorkshire tea, it's we. Oh, God, who's pissed in me tea? Right, anyway, we are back. And to Roosters, how you diddling? Hotty indeed. I tell you what, with the way this sun's going, I'm expecting a bit of overexposure. Hey, I should be so lucky. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Feel this, it's super cozy and you can strap it on.
Oh, it's a strap-on!
It's a strap-on, Philip!
It definitely is a strap-on, that's a good one. I tell you what, the Roosters, Milo, coming your way, and a little shout-out for another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister-in, binary, and of course non-binary beings.
Look at that. See, nice and easy.
Easy creamy. Right, now we don't want any pew pews, so If we go to loadouts, make sure we've got... Oh, yeah, we have got the old Maverico on. So we'll disinwoof. There we go. Oh, blimey. Did you actually get some sleep, though, the Roosters? Did you actually still get some sleep? Because that's, you know, at least if you got some release from it. And here's now when I find out... Oh, no. Oh, actually remembered them this time. Right, there we go. Not brilliant, but better than nothing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm no doctor, so... But I know... for me, one of the best. I mean, obviously, if all hell breaks loose, I take the codeine. But usually, alternating ibuprofen with paracetamol, because you can actually also, you know, like as an example, I think both are say, you know, you're not supposed to take more than every 4 hours. But what you can do is you can actually do 4 hours for each, but overlap them in the middle, so it's like 2 hours between an ibuprofen and a paracetamol, then another 2 hours between that and the next ibuprofen. Not, you know, as I say, I mean, it's bloody awful, and I know myself, but you know, it's yeah, not good, and it's obviously not easy to get yourself to the old doctors at the moment either. Right, so what are we... Oh, we're actually No, we're not assassinating anybody, are we? We're just picking shit up. So I don't know why we couldn't have landed, but, you know, maybe their pad eco was 2L small-o. But, you know, there we go. Anyway, so we need a terminale. Yeah, just something to... Oh, dear. Yeah, not brilliant, the Roosters, but at least you got some. I know it's not much in the way of consolation, but right. Oh, is there a... Oh, I bet that's... Oh, hang on, that's Habitat. I think we can go in there. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that goes with everything, doesn't it, Terrakoff? Yeah, you gotta be sensible with not exceeding the old maximomes. Right, okay. In that case, we have got a terminale where we can find what we're looking for. Let's have a look. See, right, it is container. Oh, it's in the Habitat. That's handy. And it's 69, is that 66? 6966, 6966. Right, Habitat. There she blows, container number 9. Number 9. The Beatles did a song about that, did they? The old Beatles. Right, so that should be up on the old scannerator. Oh, is that beauty there? Is that it is? Oh, no, that's... Oh, it is? Yep, that's the right one. There we go. Super duper. Right, so... 6966. Nice and easy. 6, a 9, a 6, 6. Bingo! Woo! And we haven't been shot at yet. So that's good. Lovely. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do that. There we go. Then we want to go back to our ship dip. There we go. Right, blimey, O'Reilly. This is highly looking like a successful mission, ladies and gentlemen. Our ship dip is over there. Oh, that's nice. I tell you what, we don't often get ones... Oh, hang on, let's put the old torchy... Oh, no, old torchy was on. Blimey, O'Reilly, it's dark out here. Right. Oh, no, don't want to be... That's it. Do a bit of jumpy pumpy. Here we go. I reckon the front's around this way because I can see the lights from the front. So hopefully... Oh, look, we got a mini pride ring. We got a mini pride ring up in the old... hang on, can we actually... Does it still do mini pride ring outside? Let's... Oh, blimey, it is bloody dark, isn't it? Right, so is it still doing the old, is it still... It is! It is! The old pride ringage. Blimey, O'Reilly. You gotta love the old pride rings. Yeah, I know, he's great, isn't it? Steal and run, I tell you what. Yeah, blimey, O'Reilly. That's something else. Right, anyway, we are digressing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have our first mission not completed, but basically in the bag as long as... Oh, look at those frame rates go. Had to happen at some stage. There we go. Right, let's woof. If I can press the right button, there we go. That always helps. Lovely. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Ship secured. Launch. Or press that up. There we go. There we go. Right. Au revoir, Michino number 10. But technically, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have stacked some missions. So technically... Well, I reckon we are going to... Yeah, we might get one on the old scoreboard. I tell you what, Katie, we just might. Bill? Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy. We do love our Bill. Right, anyway, let's put that pedal to the metal and see what we've got next on our list of ones to do. So that one should be hang on, is it, hang on, yeah, that must be the new one, Planet 10C. 10C, that is our next destination. Right, there we go. Right, Bill? System map?
System cartography.
Ooh, system cartography. Ooh. Right, so, in theory, we go jiggly. Active missions. Yeah, there we go. Hey-yo! Hey-yo, biker! How you diddling? Margin, Oh, blimey, another unexplored one. Biker, you sweetheart. Let's get a coffee for our biker. And a quick shout out. As our biker is another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister in binary and non-binary beings. And, yep, so, right, we have a rooty-tooty plotted, ladies and gentlemen. We could end up with 2 on the old... I tell you what, 2 on the old scoreboard there. 2 on the old scoreboard. You gotta love it. You gotta Adam and Eve it. Right, let's do it. Oh, it's over by the other pride rings. Right, we are not Maslock. So, let's see if we can get Billy Boy to jump us. And no witchy space. What do I miss? Might get an early night, do an early stream. No worries. The Rooster, Earl Grey coming your way. You're more than welcome, biker. You are more than welcome. It's lovely to see you all here.
Earl Grey, hot.
There you go, the Roosters, and I tell you what, we'll throw in, because you know we love you.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
Quick hug for our the Roosters, who's suffering from the old earache and only had 3 hours sleep. So we'll wish them well on their way. And hopefully see them streaming later. No pressure, of course. No pressure, of course. Unlike the air, which is obviously under a horrendous amount of pressure, but that was probably uncalled for. I tell you what, every now and then I do... Oh, hang on, I can't be going too dark.
Get on the board now!
There we go. Right! Now I'm all chained up as I like it. No. No, I don't. That was a lie. That was a major lie. Bit of a No, not into the old BDDDDDDD S and M. Though I did get S&M and S&S, S&M and M&S mixed up the other day, and that was a party. Night Lag of Turbo, Flame of Biker, and Dad of Daft Punk. Nice one to Roosters. You take it easy. Right. Yeah, Bill. No enemy. Oh, I tell you what. The old bit of Slim Shady. I should Coco. My name is Nick Dangerous. No, Slim Shady. Right, are they fragrances? Now I'm confused. Now I am confused.com, but we'll get rid of some of that snow dome. Let's cool my forehead and see if Billy Boy. Bill? Engage Super Duper Drews.
Unable to comply.
Oh, I bet we got some knobs out. We got knobs out? We've got knobs out. Yeah, exactly, Kate. Yes. Nick Dangerous is forever your not. I tell you what, Oz, yes. My name is Nick Dangerous. Right. Press the button, Bill. Bill, engage Super Duper Cruise.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Blimey, I tell you what, Oz, he's acknowledged it. You know what we're going to do? For the lovely Oz, he said, right, 1,440 of these hard-earned. Arse. Oh, not the old Vectors Victor. Jeez Louise. Yeah, exactly. Definitely not forgiven. Jeez Louise. Right, as we're waiting for a Vector Victor, let's do it, Oz. Let's space old Billy Boy. Right, I'll do the honours with the inner airlock doors. If you could give the old chubby butcher a good shove. There he goes. He does need a bit of a shove. And there he goes. Nice job, Oz. We did it. A wee shat. Old Spacener. Right, there we go. Booted and suited. Right, let's find this Vector Victor. There we go. Right, there's our Victor. Roger. Under, over. And all those airplane jokes. There. Lovely. There we go. Super. Right. I should have said hats and knickers, but no. Nay, hats and knickers. We are on our way. So it's a little bit late, but do keep hold of them during the trip. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a bumpy ride. I should Coco. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones! What do you mean by this intrusion?
Blimey, a good old intrusion, but I must say, I do feel better now I've got me Jim Jams back. That was a bit of a shock yesterday, not being able to have me Jim Jams back when I was expecting. I mean, good job! Good job I didn't put me dressing gown in there as well. I would have been completely snookardied. Would have actually had to got dressed for once. I mean, I haven't got dressed in over, coming up 4 weeks. 4 weeks, not 2 weeks like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. And I did like the homage to 2 weeks in the remake. That was good. And of course the three-titted lady. That was another good homage. But have to say, personally speaking, if it was a choice between Arnold Schwarzenegger and what was the Irish lad who was in the remake? I would go for the Irish lad, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Arnie. Arnie is Arnie, but you know, you don't. I don't know. Can't imagine. I mean, Arnie, it'd squash me. It'd squash me. I'd have to be on the top all the time. It's there we go. Anyway, sorry, rabbiting again. Ephesus says, my landlord just informed me there would be some banging outside of my flat windows this afternoon. Wasn't sure at first when he was telling me so I could watch. Turn out he's doing repairs to the roof just outside my windows and letting me know there would be some noise. I tell you what, blimey, O'Reilly, yes, indeed. I do like it, yes, a bit of banging. I said, blimey, I say, you and the missus, I should Coco. I tell you what, are you selling tickets? It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
How do you guys get those cool skins on your balls?
I tell you what. Oh no! Jeez Louise! Is this the first tactical loopage of the day? I think it is. Have we saved it? Have we saved it? We have! Oh, look at that. We blooming saved it. And we got the psychedelic pride rings back as well. I tell you what, it's going to be one of those days. There we go. Right! Here we go. Keep hold of those hats and knickers. We are coming in to whence we need to be. I think that is exactly where we need to be. Yes, indeedy. Miggy something or other. As the adorable Sean says, well, it's getting a bit crowded in here, so we could do with another commander spacing. Well, that looks as though it's on the wrong side of the old Planeto, so let's just get ourselves lined up there. And then with no further delay, let's check that reward request. And it is this minute. The adorable Sean has dropped 5,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points to space another elite commander. So, let's see who's going to go and join Arthur Remus out in the expanse. Yes, I mean, Bill technically is out there, but he tends to jump back in whenever he can. Let's have a look-see. It's Princess Silver! Blimey, O'Reilly, I tell you what, it looks as though the girls are taking over. They've had enough of us boys farting in the cockpit. Blimey. Computer, shout out Princess Silver.
Guess who can't spell someone's name again, you dyslexic maroon?
I tell you what, Biker. I tell you what, yes. It's... Oh, Biker! Jeez Louise, Biker! Nay, and thrice nay! Jeez, I know, Sean, what is going on? What? That is the third Thargoid today. That is, I mean, oof. That's not fair, Sean. Sean. I apologise. I mean, Siphon Decks, you know, a bit of the upside down crew, you sort of expect it, you know, but Biker Flame. Biker, you bugger. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Biker Flame has paid for it. The cooldown, I must admit, I did think the cooldown would limit it to around about... This is, I don't know, you never know, you might actually manage to slip one more in. Hey! Slip one more in before the end. But I did think 3 was probably the limit, but, yeah, sorry but not sorry. Oh dear, poor Twindex, poor Sean, poor Airlock, and anyone else who is easily offended by Thargoid jizz, I suppose. So, right, okay, we've got our destination. We can really slow it down. We can put the pedal not against the metal, and we can go and do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, if your name is the adorable Sean, if your name is Twindex, if your name is Airlock Doc,
Come on, really?
It's time to look away. If you're a general dicky disposition, having a meal, whether it be a light snack, a breakfast, a lunch, or a dinner, you may want to look away. And definitely, if you don't like things that go wobbly, you must look away as we get up close, personal, and of course, wrist deep with Nick Dangerous and Terry the Thargoid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thought we were tickling a Thargoid tummy, but nay, and thrice nay, it wasn't a tummy, but neither was it a blue-footed or red-footed booby, neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. No, it turns out it's Terry the Thargoid's boobies. But how the devil did we know, I hear Grand Angus shout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we carried on innocently tickling, thinking we were bringing peace and that happens.
Put the thigh, guys, put the thigh, guys.
Milky. There we go. Right, those that looked away, you can look back now. And Grand Angus, I tell you what, let's get a nice whiskey. Don't tell the Scottish Legion, Grand Angus, that we're giving out the good stuff. There we go.
Drink, take, us, drink, drink.
There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our destination. We are dropping from the old orbital poos.
Protocol Charlie. Hard points.
No, Bill. What the devil are you doing, Bill? Jeez Louise, he's right. No! Jeez Louise is right. Blimey, deploying. Jeez Louise, we're going to get ourselves killed, isn't he? He's going to get us killed deploying weapons like that. I mean, we're just on a courier job. Right. Okay. Hold on to... Right, pips to shields. Hold on to everything. We're going in. And we're going... Yes, pointy bits, put them back in. Shuggy, you devil. Let's get a rye whiskey for our Shuggy. And a little shout out as well. There's another.
Rye whiskey, I
cry. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die. Yes, another of our elite dangerous brethren, sister in binary, and of course non-binary beings playing on the old Xbox, which of course makes him an Xboxer in the elite world. But we're not going down. We're not going down that route. We went down my bot the other day, down the route of my bot, and that almost ended in tears because you know. It's just not easy. Right! Do we have a landing pad? Let's see. Bill? Oh, is some bugger on it? No, there's some bugger coming in, though. I bet we'll get told off for blocking a bloody... Bill? Request dogging.
Requesting docking clearance. Unable to comply.
Is it a small one? Is it a little diddy one? It is. It's a little diddy one. We're not landing there, are we? That is a little diddy. That is a diddy one. So, Bill, landing gear.
Deploying gear.
Thank you, Billy boy. Let's see if we can get down here somewhere. Unsuitable. Oh, no, not the old restrictions. There we go. Leaving restricted area. Lovely. Right, let's... come on. Shuggy says, need to get my arse out mining. The new Shug shop is in operation. Carrot is making the bucks. Oh, nice one. Right, well, it reckons it's not good over here, so let's just see what we can do. I don't want to be too far away. You know. Definitely too small a landing pad, that's for sure. Oh, come on, we don't want to be miles away. I mean, we're doing a courier. Can you actually believe this? I mean, if you were... there we go. If you were a delivery... Hey, whoa, no, thank you. There we go. We're down. But yeah, if you were, you know, you were a lorry driver. Right, disim woof. Let's do it. You know, it's like, I'm coming... No, you can't... You know, no, down the road, mate. Yeah, but it's official business. No, down the road. Oh dear, those frames aren't looking good. There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly, those frames have already dropped more than a big droppy thing on a particularly droppy day. Right, what are we doing? Let's have a look-see. All settlement grounds, container number 9. Lovely, right. Well, let's get over to town. And it's in the settlement grounds, so if we can find a terminale... PDQ, that would be handy. There we go. Right, these two clowns are going to want to do us, aren't they? Is that anything? No. Let's have a quick look. No. Right. Terminale. Right, these two jokers are going to want a scan us, aren't they? So, come on, Mario. Mario's brother. Come on. There we go. Lovely jubbly.
Good to go.
No more Auto Dock or Super Cruise. Blimey, I tell you what, Shuggy. I tell you what, that's stepping it up a bit. That is stepping it up. Anyway, any one of you boys know where a Terminale is? There's obviously one in there. And I don't think you're going to let us in there, are you? We'll give it a go. But I don't think that's a... no. Right, there's another one over here. Was it over here? Over here. Right, let's have a leg it over here. Diddly, 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 diddly. Aha! There we go. There we go. Happy. Right, it's in the settlement grounds. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. And number 9. Here we go. Any minute now. Facility. Lovely jubbly. Exterior. Surroundings. Lovely. And it's number 9. 1, drive here. Thump. There it is. Lovely jubbly. Super duper Gary Cooper. Right, we're on a winner. Crate fried chicken dinner should appear on the old doofers. There she blows. Right. Over there. Right. Jiggly, 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 jiggly. Right, we need to let this bloke try and scan us as well. Jiggly, 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 boo. Jiggly, boo. Right, do you want to scan us, Carey? Or you're not bothered? Because if I walk away and you shoot me, then we're going to have words. We're definitely having words, alright? What?
So close.
What? Right. Unsafe temperatures, I should bloody cocoa. Right, here we go. Mission number 2 on the old scoreboards. We only technically don't have any completed missions. But, right, 6460. A 6. Whoops. 4. Is he scanning me while I'm bent over? The dirty fucker. He's giving me a good scanning from behind. If he shoots me now for non-compliance, as I was bent over, taking it like a true trooper. Is that... Who's that then? Yeah, Carey! You dirty fucker! You dirty fucker! I went up to him and I said, do you want to scam me? No. Then I come here, I bend over, and then he gives me a damn good scanning. Jeez Louise. They're not going to sell much ice cream going at that speed. Jeez Louise. Right, that is right. We need to get back to our sheep dip. Did I actually pick it up? I did, yeah. We need to get back to our sheep dip. So where's our sheep dip ship? Where's our sheep dip? Is it up here? Diddly. Oh, we get a bit of height on this and we can go jumpy. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, exactly, Ephesus. You know, we walk up to him like a good law-abiding citizen. Not a star citizen, obviously, but an elite citizen. And yeah, totally ignores us like, no, don't want anything to do with you. You've already been scanned. But yeah, the moment we bend over, show him our booty, he's in like Flynn. Yeah, definitely, yeah, clearly an arse man. Right, talking of arse, that's our ship over there, so let's do a bit of the old jumpy pumpy and get ourselves out of Dodge. Look at that, lovely jubbly, super duper, jumpy pumpy. Boom, you gotta love it. Well, you haven't gotta love it, but I do love it. Look at that, and we've got a decent frame rate for once. Oh my lord, what is going on? Right, there's our sheep dip. Let's go for it. Woo! Woo! Bob. There we go. Do a bit of leg it. Oh, now the old frame rate's gone. Just as we get... Oh, bless them. Well, it wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, I have to say. Personally speaking, we didn't get too many bad drops there. It's been a lot worse. Right, let's woof, because we don't bark, we woof. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is 2. Not in the bag yet, but we now return to Glassy Arse Landings and hopefully... Oh, 1 hour 57. Now, I reckon if we can get ourselves a nice, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, ship-based courier job, we might be able to slip a 3rd in. Well, I'll tell you what, we certainly will. Let's, right, Bill! Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Billy boy. Twitch, baby! Great talent! Jeez Louise, what is going on? This is I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that is something else. Another! I don't know where the time's going. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, slip in the 3rd. Hand in, slip in the 3rd. I tell you what, I'm trying my best. Oz. Commander Great Talent, it's got to be a Milo for our Great Alan.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. And talking of elite dangerous streamers that actually know what they're doing, another one to add to your list is the wonderful Commander Great Alan, another of our upside down friends and fam lay. Right, so if we go to transactions now, and we open... Oh, in fact, yeah, we don't know. Nay, and thrice nay. What we do, we're still in the same system. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not left 11:02:48. So, yes, Glassy Arse Landings is our destination. There we go. Super duper. Oh, and we're already going in the right direction. You love it. You love it when a plan comes together. Right, talking of coming together, I should be so lucky. Betting upside down makes a... Oh, blimey. Yeah, whatever that was. Sorry, it's been one of those days. I think it might have been grey. I think it might have been. Well, we'll forgive you because we haven't given out any cake yet.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon? I've seen his pink oboe, I've played his pink piccolo, but I've never, ever seen his bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
No, but sausage in the hole sounds fantastic.
It certainly does, Gino, and I have to say, if I could put my sausage in Gino's hole, I would not say no. And oh my lord, Ephesus says, hang on a minute, we've had 2 girls out already. This is getting a little bit naughty, so I think we need to make a bit more room. There's more have come in than have gone out, which is another story. And I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. But the lovely Ephesus dropping 5,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points for a bit of the old commander spacing as poor Grey Talon's trying to pop out a Twitch baby. It's all happening here. Right, hold on to your baby there, Grey Talon. Let's hope it's not. Oh, it's an Odyssey Commander. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are mad enough to subscribe at tier 2 or 3, you get this as a reward. You are spaced in your own Odyssey, and it's our Gino Garon. Au revoir. I tell you what, that's going to be one hell of a party. Our Gino, the Italian stallion, with Arthremus and Princess Silver. Computer, shout out Gino Garon.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, computer, there we go, the lovely Gino. Do check them out. It does say Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, for justice for all. But you know, at the end of the day, another of our elite dangerous brethren, sisterin, binary and non-binary, but they do that just to, you know, just to wind me up. And he actually, Gino asked, do I have to come show you my new gimbal Death Star? Oh, now, Gino, I tell you what, that's not an offer you get every day, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to give you some perspective, and I'm sure most of you go, yeah, we know the story, Nick. You spaced poor Gino 4 times in 1 2.5 hour stream, and he came in the UK and then asked to see his pack hounds. So yes, the lovely Gino popped over and said, right, Nick, you wanted to see these pack hounds? And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I see no missiles, I see no ships, and then, yeah, I was on the rebuy stream. So yes, absolutely, Gino. It's not the, you know, you have had quite a few spacings since then, but not anything as terribly bad as 4 in a row in a 2.5 hour stream. Right, we're getting close to Glassy Arse. I'm going to take the old pedal a bit off the old metal as to not. Oh, and I've done it again, haven't I? I've done it again. Rumbles on me old Todger. It's woken it up. I do apologise. If I go completely blank in the face, you know that something's happened down there. Pity we can't engineer a Death Blossom a la the last Starfighter. Blimey, that's now, there you go. Great, Alan. The Last Starfighter. Now, there's a blast from the past. Not the first use of computer-generated imagery, but one of the first to actually use it quite so much. I'm trying to think of who gets the honours. There's a little bit of jiggery pokery because the of course digital. Oh blimey, the old pride rings are back. Look at that. Hey man, got my pride rings on. Right, Glassy Arse landing. Right, hopefully you're still holding on to your hats and your knickers. And if you're not, you're going to have to. There we go. Absolutely, yeah, definitely, yeah, great, Alan. It was, yeah, it's, you know, obviously it's one of those, when I was in the industry, you do tend to, yeah, it's interesting. There's because obviously the digital revolution was quite slow, really. Right, we're here. Hats, knickers, on the way in. Glassy Arse landings any minute now. There she blows. Not enough energy. I give you not enough energy. There we go. Jiggity, 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 jiggity. Boom! There we go, on our way. Hopefully we can. Have we dropped out a little bit far there? We have, haven't we? We've dropped out a bit far away there. How did we manage that? How did I manage that? Blimey, oh, it's 500 kilometres. That should have. Ooh, I tell you what, that's a bit naughty. Oh, right, Gray. Interesting. Nice one. Right. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to re-engage, aren't we? I tell you what, Neo. Well, you know, how can you get banned for something where you get invited? You know, I mean, that's the one that gets me. It's like, yes, Gino. I want to see your pack hounds. You know, I mean, if that's not an invitation, show us your pack hounds, big boy. Oh. Just smack me teeth with me cup. Ha! What a maroon. Right, Bill. Engage super duper drive. I don't know why we're bothering. We're going to be straight out. We'll be in and out like a blooming, like a fiddler's elbow. Right, there we go. Right, hat snickers. There we go. And now we're getting a little bit. There we go. Let's see if this lands us a little bit closer. That's more like it. Yep, get your pack hounds out for the lads. Pack hounds out for the lads. And the lassies. You know, don't forget the lads and lassies. Get them out. Roll up, roll up. Gino's whipping out his pack hounds. Oh, Cratey Perry! I tell you what, that's a Hey! Bill? Request dogging.
As requested.
Oh, look at that, in like blooming Flynn every time. You gotta love it. There we go, and the crate fried chicken getting fried, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. And again, there'll be your fresh crate fried chicken coming very soon to a outlet on a Glassy R station, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I say, shall we do a bit of a... oh, he's going for it. He's going for the old bit of a Dutch angle there, but, you know, seen worse. Here, where's everyone gone? You've deserted me. You're all ready to diss in Wolf, aren't you? You're all getting ready to blooming, it's like, first out, me first out, them for, no. Nay, nay, nay. That's not fair. Blimey, O'Reilly left me all on me lonesome. All on me lonesome. Cratey Perry. Ha! And, yeah, great. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, one of the big things, whoa, what are you doing? I tell you what, that's the one we want. There we go. Yes. Yeah, most of the stuff we were doing back in the day was work that would have been done traditionally in a 2D environment, but it was actually easier to create the required effect in a 3-dimensional world and then composite it back into the 2-dimensional world. It is a very weird form of working where you take a 2-dimensional world on, you know, well, not so much on film anymore, but, you know, an image of a two-dimensional image of a 2-dimensional world, and then you turn that into a 3-dimensional world and refilm it and put it back into the same 2-dimensional film, and it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, binary and non-binaries, we are back at Glassy Arse Landing, so we can hand in our 2 missions. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 2 influence missions. Right, let's leg it. Even though I'm a 55-year-old smoker, so a bit of ASMR, old smoker running. Some people get off on this, I'm sure. Maybe not me. There we go. We've had enough already. There we go. Right, let's get our arses back inside Glassy Arse Landings and get our reward up in the Konkorski. We are from the Terminales. There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. Look at what you could have won. Here we go. Right. Jiggly, jiggly, jiggly. Just walk past the nutter in the corner. They're always standing there. Not a good place for passing business, I would have thought. But, you know, each their own. Right. Let's have a look-see. Let's get the slightly bigger one up. Lovely. Right, completion. That's what we want after a couple of hours to come to completion. So, a bit of the old influence. Lovely jubbly. Super duper. And another one. 3 influence. Super duper. Gary. And the Coopers. Right, so that means now not once but twice I have to do a mission plus, and then let's have a look-see. The uptime is 2 hours, 11 minutes and 56 seconds. But how many missions have we completed?
What a maroon.
2 missions, 2 hours, and a Trump in the... Oh dear, that was terrible. Dear, oh dear.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Exactly, blimey. And yes, I tell you what, that is, yes, completed missions, news at the top of the... I tell you what, it doesn't happen often, ladies and gentlemen, but when it does, it's a beautiful thing. Right, we do have a few minuten where we could actually, if we can get a nice ship-based courier job, we could actually slip a little third one in, which would be lovely. I mean, it's a ménage à trois outside with our crew outside the old shippity dip. I don't know what they're up to. Can't see them hanging around. Maybe they've gone. Maybe they've gone to get a cup of tea or something, or maybe something a little bit stronger. Right, here we go. Lovely, jubbly, super duper. X marks the spot. Lovely, jubbly. Right, let's see what they've got on the old scoreboards. Slipping a third one in, says Jeannie. Most of my friends only like the 2. Well, you know, always wanting to sound adventurous and then regretting that one's bravado is outbeaten one's right. What do I want? Oh, it's power contact, isn't it? Power contact. Lovely. Let's pick up our salary. There we go. Lovely, jubbly salary. Have we got any? I don't think we've got any. Anything bad on us. No, nothing outstanding. Lovely. Right, let's have a look at this mission board. Yeah, you matron. I mean, slip it in if you can, but, you know, it's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oh, I wouldn't put that in my mouth if I were you. Might explode.
I hope not. Matron doesn't approve of banging in the ward.
No, she certainly doesn't. Oh, look at that. Talk about blooming. Talk about there not being anything there. A saucy in return, no chance. Black box, no chance. 2 black boxes and a saucy in return. I mean, that's not good. That's... I'm not holding out any hope. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, posse power. Yeah, it's like exterminations again, isn't it? Exterminations, that's not good. There we are. I tell you what, Stitcher! Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, yes, the old carry-on films, you can't beat them. Stitcher, you beauty. Let's get a Milo for our Stitcher.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And a shout out to is another of our elite dangerous brethren, sisterin, binary and non-binary being, as well as with the Roosters and Shuggy being another cool. And the reason they play elite dangerous with cool is because they're Xboxers. And we're not going down that route that they're not Xboxers, as in boxers, or they didn't used to own boxer dogs, or they didn't used to be a boxer dog, or that they wear boxers, or they used to work in a factory packing boxers. It's the fact that they game on a console that is called Xbox, which makes them Xboxers. There we are. Carry On versus Monty Python. Well, you can always alternate from one form of madness to another. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quick double check on that uptime, because I've got a sneaky feeling. 2 hours and 16 minutes. Now, that is a little short of our usual start time, but I tell you what. Who have we got? Who have we got? Oh, blooming Psychic's doing No Man's Sky. Jeez Louise, you can't... Stitcher says, did you know when I go to my Xbox, when you got your Xbox out of the box, when you took your Xbox out of its box, the box became an Xbox. It blooming did, didn't it? It blooming did. Blimey, so yeah, blimey. I say, blimey, so yeah, absolutely. Yeah, blimey, that is confusing. And if you had a boxer and wearing boxers, and you actually did used to fight, that would be even more confusing. Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I was hoping we could actually raid our Psychic today. But she's doing No Man's Sky. Why is she doing No Man's Sky? That's not fair. Right, who else have we got? Peachy's doing Call of Duty. Grumpy's doing American Truck Simulator. It's going to be after our friendship drive, isn't it? It's going to have to be our friendship drive. I tell you what, blimey. Yes, No Man's Lie, exactly. Right, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, friendship drive charging. They have been on for 3 hours, but I do believe they do quite long, sort of 4 or 5 hour streams. So let's call it a day. There's only 24 of us. So thank you all so much for being here. It's been really sweet of you. Been an absolute blast. But we're not going to slip anything else in today. But we are back tomorrow. Now tomorrow is a late stream. Our Friday is a 15:30. No, not 15. It's a 17:30. It's a 17:30 BST, a 16:30 UTC. So unfortunately, probably not see our Upside Down friends. Maybe see a few more of our coasty American friends. But thank you all for being here. We will hopefully see some of you tomorrow. Let's go and share that love with Friendship Drive Charging. Let's raid a channel. Let's bring it up. There we go. Start that raid. Thank you all. There's 24 of us. See how many of us are going on the old. There we go. There's 20 of us out of 24 raiding our Friendship Drive. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Hopefully see some of you tomorrow. Obviously, hopefully see some of you around and about during today. Thank you all so much. Be good, be careful, and if you can't be good and be careful, be safe.